Hi, welcome everyone. Today we will start with the Wuji posture. This we usually start with the Wuji posture, the core Qigong posture. The feet are hip width. We feel the earth under our feet. Importantly, we feel grounded and rooted, like we're growing roots into the earth. And then we sink just a little bit, like we're about to push off the earth, or like we're just about to sit into a chair. So that tucks the pelvis under ever so slightly. Relax the back, neck, and shoulders. Spread the arms apart slightly to allow for movement underneath the arms. And then we also feel like we're being lifted from above by the crown of our head, as though there were a thread connecting us up to heaven. So we feel that elongation of the spine. So we're simultaneously sinking, rooting, and grounding into the earth, also feeling like we're being lifted from above, opening and elongating the spine, relaxing the muscles and tendons. Relax the belly, breathe from the belly, tip the chin down ever so slightly to further align in the spine, the straight spine. And we'll just take a few moments to breathe and settle, find that still point, feeling like we have suction cups on our hands, drawing up that earth energy through the feet and through the hands, and then also feeling the heavenly energy funneling down through the crown, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the ears, and the throat, and the shoulders. And then those two energies swirl and meet in the middle in the dantian and infuse the body with fresh qi. As the qi moves, it helps to circulate the blood and the oxygen and to open the capillaries and help us feel more energetic, but in a calm way. So it's a calm, healthy energy. Breathing with the earth, breathing from the belly. And now we can inhale, bring the arms out to the side, inhale. And then we can exhale out, like we're releasing a ball. Inhale. And exhale. And the first, we're doing a purging exercise, so let's exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Releasing any stagnant qi and bringing fresh qi, pumping fresh qi into the body, into every pore, into every cell. Face forward and then look to the side and out to the horizon. And back to the center, back to the Wuji posture, the meeting point of yin and yang. That idea is before there was any separation, so it's a point of unlimited potential, the meeting place between something and nothing. And then let's do some tapping, gentle twisting and tapping. Letting the arms swing freely. Tapping at the upper back and the shoulder. Bending the knees a little bit to protect the knees and the back. Then you can work your hands down, tapping the sides, kidney energy area, and then work them down a little bit more, getting into the hip area, loosening up, nice gentle swinging and swaying, letting the breath be free and easy. You can play around with a little bit of a weight transfer, going opposite like that, or then you can do the same side and just play around with that. Keep the knees bent a little bit to protect the knees. And back to the center, relax. Relax the neck, shoulders. And back up, and then we can move into constant bear. So we'll start in that Wuji posture. The feet are hip width and parallel, sinking the weight into the feet. And then we're going to transfer the weight over the side and turn into the quad, the inguinal crease, like that. Transfer. So root the foot, transfer the weight, root the foot, and shift, transfer, shift. Transfer the weight, root the foot, and turn. And let go of any tension in the belly. Constant bear. Really good for digestion. Improves the hormonal profile. Good for digestion. All right, kind of feel a nice stretch there in an area. There's a lot more going on. If you really tune into it, there's a lot more going on, I think, than it looks like there is on the surface. You can really feel some nice, gentle twist and nice, gentle stretching. Okay, so now let's release forward. Really relax the back, neck, and shoulders. Just put a little bounce, gentle bounce, moving the knees, swaying, front and back. Letting go of any kinks or tension or tightness. Keep breathing. And then with an inhale, we bring the arms out to the side. We draw up that earth chi. Flip the hands over. Funnel that heavenly chi in through the crown, the eyes, the nose, the ears, the throat, the shoulders. Tip back so slightly to receive that heavenly chi. And flip the hands down, flip the fingers down. Like they're riding on the top of a tub, the water that's coming down. So they're just along for the ride. Feel the earth chi. Release, relax, discard. Let any tension just melt away into the earth. And let's sway from side, turning over to the outside of one foot, and then turning to the outside of the other foot. Keep breathing. Gently stretching open the hips. And then this is a great stretch, really great safe stretch for the hips. And you can really control the amount of stretch that you'd like to do. If you play around with your hands, reach down a little bit, and you can feel how you can just modulate that stretch. And I'm going to do once more on each side. And then the other side. Fingers. And back to the center. Release the neck. Ragdoll. Release the knees. And then let's come up. We're going to feel the chi. Feel it. Eyes open wide as if you can see everything. Tip back to receive the heavenly chi. It funnels in like warm golden honey. The hands float down. Smoothing and sealing the energetic field. Feel the connection here now at the belt channel where we store chi. And we're going to slide back. Shoulders first, then wrists, then fingers, shoulders, wrists, fingers. Slide along this horizontal beltway like the ring of a planet. And slide, glide, slide, glide. Feel that energetic connection. Play around with it. Notice what it feels like. Notice where the field is strongest. Maybe a little feeling of vibration or tingling, magnetic qualities, changes in temperature. And release it to the earth, this card. And feel the chi. 5 intentions. Feel the chi. Eyes open wide, like you can see every molecule. Bring inside. Calming, smoothing, sensing, floating. And we store here at the belt channel. Again, notice that energy connection. Oftentimes it will grow stronger and you'll notice the energy connection comes out farther. So maybe it starts here and then it comes here and you can really notice that difference. What's that quality like? And then we release, discard, stagnant chi, discard stagnant chi. Let it melt away into the earth like compost. Feel, draw up. Arms embrace the heavens, eyes open wide, see. Let it come inside. Cleansing, balancing, circulating. Feel the connection here. The belt channel, the dantian, the mingmen, the back, gate, and release. And let's do again. Draw up. Feel the chi. Eyes open wide, tip back slightly. See everything. See the chi. Let that come down like a wave. Feel the connection here at the dantian. Store the chi in this energy reserve area, this central battery. Relax the shoulders, relax the knees. Keep your structure, as Carol reminded us last week. And release into the earth. Letting go, discarding stagnant chi. And back to standing. So we've done some warm up, some cleanse, some purging, some cleansing, some circulating, and now we'll get into our dragon and tiger medical Qigong. Very nice Qigong set, highly effective for all manner of ailments and widely prescribed by medical Qigong doctors, widely practiced and prescribed in China for very serious, like the most serious medical conditions. So it's very helpful Qigong for everything that would ail us. So we'll start with the Wuji posture. And now we'll do the dragon and the tiger meet. So take one hand, we're going to scoop that chi up, turning out just ever so slightly. You don't want to raise the shoulder, so you just bring the palm up as high as it comfortably can, up to about the shoulder height or the height of the shoulder's nest. Turn out just a little bit, and then we're just going to raise that heel up a little bit too. You can see that heel. So we bring up, raise the heel, and then we gently press down. The focus is more on the down. Gently press down, because that will, as we press down, it will displace and cause the rise on the other side. So the downward motion causes the upward flow. It comes up on this side. And this is the one I showed you in the diagram. So the energy comes up here to the shoulders nest, and then it comes down here to the qua. And then it's going to come
down around the outside. I'm just showing you for illustrative purposes. And then up the inside like that.
So up, press down, and you can trace it with your fingers, your energetic fingers. And then the down causes the up. And let the breath and the movement naturally coordinate. And this is the dragon and the tiger meet. And you can just down, 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 and then you catch the chi as it's coming up. It goes down, and then you catch it as it comes up. So you wait for that, and then you sense it, and there you go. Let's do just a couple more. All right, and then back to center. And now we'll go to the dragon looks to the horizon. So we come up with one hand up the center channel, cup the palm up, and then the other hand comes underneath. And then with the top hand, we'll make the beak fingers, and we'll point to the sternum, and we'll turn out like this. And the hand is kind of furled as a fern would be furled. And then we're going to unfurl it and flick out to the horizon. And as we do that little flick, we follow the movement with our eyes, we engage the eyes, and we do a little bit of a backward dog kick with the back leg. And then we come to the center. Just a little bit like you're holding something precious that looks a little bit like cloud hands right here. Come out to the side, and we're gonna flick and kick. Hold something precious, flick and kick. Engage the eyes. So follow the movement out. The dragon searches the horizon or looks out at the horizon. And last, and back to center. And now we'll move to the belt channel. And this is the tiger crouches. So we start with the hands here, as we were doing earlier, feeling that connection on the belt channel. Just taking a moment to acknowledge and feel that connection. And then we're going to slide and spread, bring the shoulder blades together, the elbows, and then the wrists, and then the fingers. They fishtail in. Let's do 3 times. Sliding along that belt channel, that main horizontal thoroughfare that connects any of the vertical meridians. And then we do a baby step out with one foot. Doesn't really matter which one. So centered here at the navel, and then I turn over to the hip. Feel that hip socket between your hands. Sense that energy. And then we're just gonna drop straight down, release down into ragdoll. Spread the hands out slightly, and then cup up and in, like you're drawing up a pair of energetic boots, pulling up a pair of energetic boots, right through those thick leg bones, up to the hip bone, over to the dantian, slide back, and forward, over, drop down, ragdoll, scoop, slide up, drop down. Visualize that and feel that chi coming up through the bone, and step back so the feet are parallel. Slide, slide, slide. Baby step out with the other leg. Turn over to the hip, feel the hip socket energy. Drop down.
Draw the energy up through the arch and the bone.
Up to the hip socket. Slide back. Ragdoll. Up. And step back. Slide along the belt channel. And next we'll move to the tiger separates her cubs. And we'll use the beak fingers, wrap the fingers around the thumbs. And we come up laterally here, up to the shoulders, nest. And then we're gonna bring the hands out, and we wanna be in that 30 to 70% zone. So we don't wanna be scrunched all the way in, and we don't wanna be extended all the way out. And then look at the back of one hand, reach out, pluck a ball of chi, bring it in, let it slide across the shoulders as though you were rolling a ping pong ball across a wave, and then out the other side. And look at the back of the hand, draw in, transfer the weight out, transfer, push out, slide across the shoulders. Good for the heart and the lungs. Balancing for the vagus nerve, for the thyroid. One smooth fluid motion, in and out, and across and through. Washing, balancing, and circulating. And bring in, and then back down the way we came. Feel the connection of the belt channel. Slide back, forward, back, and forward. And now this is the tiger pounces. We draw up on the toes and through, like you're sliding a knife through a watermelon. Slide back, forward, and once more. Come up, and last one. We're just gonna do one time. And the tiger pounces. And now we move to the dragon and the tiger, pierce heaven and earth. So for this one, we're gonna feel the connection, the belt channel, and play around with it as though you were playing with cotton candy, stretching it through your hands and fingers, noticing what that would feel like, just imagining it. Playing around with the air as though it were a substance that you could feel. And then we'll use the two sword fingers, the transmission fingers, as though you were a wizard with two powerful magic wands, like so. And with one hand is going to come up like this, and we're tracing along this energetic pathway to the ear, into the bow way, the very top, the 100 meeting points, and the other one goes down that side, that way. And one hand is up and the other hand is down, and we're gonna stretch and turn the soft inner parts of the arm out. And one hand comes down, we trace along, feel the connection, and then the other hand, we cross it about the dantian, the other hand starts coming up to the bow way, and then up and out. Down and up, stretch, down and up, stretch. The dragon and the tiger pierce heaven and earth. And then bring the hands back to the starting point. Again, feel that chi, feel that energy field. Play around with that texture. Imagine what that feels like. Like taffy, cotton candy, or silk threads, or whatever it feels like to you. Okay, so we're gonna do, the next one is the dragon flies to heaven, retrieves the pearl, and brings the pearl home to the dantian. So this one is a little bit like the one we just did. I think of it as a hybrid between the one we just did, number 6, and number 2. It's like the one we just did, but we turn out and do that little kick again. So we'll make the sword fingers again, and this time we come up a little bit closer to center. We're gonna come up to the hairline, and then out that way, down that way. And instead of facing forward, we'll come out to the side, and we stretch and do a little bit of a kick. And look up to where your upper hand is pointing. Look up to the heavens. We cross at the dantian. So if you look at where the fingers are going, we're inscribing an X in the space in front of us. Face the body and then face away. Face, etch, and away. And back to the central point, back to the dantian. And now focus on the fingertips and the connection between the fingertips and the dantian under the navel. And pack that chi, make little circles towards the body, like you're stuffing cotton into a fishbowl. And then move the focus to the center of the palm, the very center of the palm, the Lao Gong, and feel that energetic connection. And now the entire palm. Drawing energy towards the dantian. And then we bring the palms to rest here in the dragon in repose, and we seal the dantian, the chi that we've cultivated, and the pearl that we've retrieved, which symbolizes immortality in the Taoist tradition. Breathe into the hands. Full body breathing in and out, feeling that connection between the hands and the body, between the earth and the feet. Feeling the whole body as one field, as one energy field. The front, the back, the top, the bottom, the sides, everything. And then sweep the hands down. Let's do 2 more. Energy circles. Calm the chi. Calm the chi. Float down. And bring the feet together. I unmuted people.
That gave me a hot flash, Tiffany.
Oh, that happened. That's like one of the first signs when you do a lot of Qigong is you get heat. Yeah, that happens. And it's pretty hot today too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of classes ago. They call, I think that trial by fire of
Yes.
Qigong. Yeah. It's a good sign. It's
Oh, Linda can't unmute herself.
Carol, would you like to give us a lesson today?
Sure. Hold on just a second. I'm trying to figure out my screen.
Munchies. Munchies. Munchies, come here. Come here. All right. You're up. I'm gonna turn things over to Carol Elliott, acupuncturist here in San Diego.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, let me mute everybody too, just so that you won't have background noise. Okay. Oh, then I'll have to unmute you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I muted everybody, and then I'm gonna unmute you again. Give it a second. Come on. Ah, I think we just double did it. All right.
Okay, how about now?
You were good.
Okay, so I still haven't found my handout, but I'm sure I will. I've done a little review of that, but I thought maybe it would be more appropriate this week to talk about abusive language. So, and why somebody would end up doing that is, in Chinese medicine, is because they have heat inside them. And that heat is, builds up, and then people need to, in our society, we cuss. But, you know, like if you go to fireworks and you sit there and go ah and oh and woo and make all these different sounds, then when you go home, you feel really relaxed. And if you, where's the other, like go to a ball game, and you know it's a very active ball game, like a basketball game where you get to yell over almost every play. Then when you go home, you feel really relaxed. And so like these are some of the few places in our society that we get to vent our heat. I was talking to my brother last week, and he was working on a plumbing fitting. It was under his house, and there was a 12-inch crawl space, and he had been working on getting this piece of pipe unscrewed for 3 hours. And why he had not cussed before then, I don't know. But he had it soaking in WD-40 and no results. And then in an act of desperation, he remembered that I recommended that he swear at the part. And he did, and it came unscrewed immediately. And that's my experience. So, and you just have to wonder, why would that come unscrewed? But these healing sounds are really powerful things. And unfortunately, in our society, we only get to use them in certain situations, but it just means the person is hot inside. They're very hot, and you can even tell which organ is gotten hot by the healing sound that it makes. So, you know, like in some cultures, if you get upset with someone, you hiss at them. Cats hiss when they're upset, but dogs do not hiss. So they have a different organ that is functioning in letting out heat. Oftentimes, you know, like a dog will rock back in a coyote position and howl. And sometimes things make us howl. oftentimes, like if you go to the golf course, people will be down there just swearing a blue streak over their ball. And when they leave, they feel so much better because their liver has been vented and they can go home and be relaxed and casual the rest of the day. So next time you're feeling congested, you might try looking on YouTube for the 6 healing sounds and see if you can get them to work, because in each one of the sounds, like the heart, comes right up above the head like this. And when that happens, your sternum gets lifted off your heart. So when you make the sound, even subvocally, so like in China, you've got like thousands of people that might be doing this in the past at one time, and it would just make a lot of noise. So you can make the sound without making noise. Just put yourself in the position, and the sound for the heart is ha, and just let that do its thing. Thank you.
Thank you, Carol.
It's great. And it makes me think too about different people, different constitutions and personalities, and what makes us vent or curse. I know for me, I don't think anything makes me curse as much as freezing cold weather. That's, you know, and I mean, I don't think that's the same for everybody. Everybody has their thing, but for me, I mean, that's the one. So maybe that's the opposite. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm trying to keep, I don't know what that would be, but I'm trying to heat myself up or something. Just let it out.
Well, it's something to ponder. We are our own test tube.
That's exactly right. Yeah, we were alluding to that a couple weeks ago. That's what's so great about Qigong is, you know, you don't have to really take anybody's word for it. You can just do it, and it's safe, and you know, you'll be an experiment of one, and you'll know. So
It's nice to get to know yourself.
It's good to know yourself. Yeah. My doggy's so cute. It's so cute. You were he was barking. He heard some people outside. That's why. All right, Munchies, do you want to move now? He's like, yes. Okay, good doggy. All right, so we're we have a few minutes left. We can close with some self-massage and tapping. I was thinking about the healing sounds. Maybe be doing those next week. Either the healing sounds or another organ routine. Yeah. The five element routine that we haven't done in a while. Been thinking about that. So I'm not going to do everything from this book today, but this is just to show everybody another. If you're into the more esoteric side of Qigong, we highly recommend this book, Qigong for Total Wellness, Dr. Baolin Wu. It's very good. It says, increase your energy, vitality, and longevity with the ancient 9 palaces system from the White Cloud Monastery. But there's a lot of the massage that we do is from this book, The 9 Palaces. Very good book. Very interesting. Library recommendations. So let's start. Let's do some tapping and massage. Okay. So let's bring the hands, rub the hands together. Do a little tapping here at the spleen, up along the rib cage here. And across the belly. And the other side. in the center. Balancing and clearing heat. If you notice any areas, oh hey, there's something that there's a there. Yeah, you're probably right. There is a there. So just keep tapping. If it's a little too sore, you can tap around it or tap more gently. Just keep tapping and rub the hands together, tap the fingertips. And then let's start at the top of the head, go to the back of the head, and just gently tap the scalp. And the forehead. Walk your fingers one way and the other way. Back, forth. And slowly moving my hands apart. So now they're on the sides of the head, tracing above the ear. Fingertips spread apart, spread apart. Munchies. And rub together. Let's do the ears. Let's massage the ears. Using your pincher fingers, really rub and massage all the cartilage. Massage and rub and stretch and get into all the nooks and crannies. And the ears can take a bit of firmness and pressure. So don't be afraid to really get in there and get them warmed up. Then you can rub the inside. And then the back, we're going to slide up gently, gentle, and then just a little bit more pressure, slide down. So light, and then moderate down. Light, and then moderate down, pull down. Rub the earlobes. Gentle stretch on the earlobes. Rub the hands together, and we're gonna pump the ears like seven times. Plunge. And 7. Good. And we'll do the eyes now. So gently put the palm, rest the palm, the base of the palm into the eye socket. Very gentle. Very lightly. Keep the head straight. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Bring the elbows forward, but keep the head straight. And then just gently move the eyes from side to side, to the left and the right. Gentle movements. You don't want to strain. And then up and down. Side to side. Figure 8 one way. Figure 8 the other way. Move the tongue around in the mouth. Circle the tongue like you circle the eyes. Gather saliva. Bring the hands down, swallow. And we create golden elixir as a healing medicine. And rub the hands. And we'll do the back of the neck. So like that, and just squeeze. You can start at the top. So I'm kind of going like that. Top, and then work your way down. Not too hard if your neck is sore. Just give yourself a little squeeze and a little massage. So start at the top and work your way down. And top, work your way down. And then the other hand, same thing. Top and slide down. Ooh. Gently squeeze.
And a little bit of a massage on one side and the other side. Work your fingers out to the outer shoulders, outer arms. And right here, tapping along the thymus. Thymus thumping, thymus tapping. And you can move your hand up into the clavicles. Use both hands into the clavicles and over the thymus. Very good for immunity, for hormones and immunity. And we can go to the kidney energy area right here. Slide up and then out. Rub and nurture the kidneys. Super. And we'll tap the belly. One hip. The other hip. And the knee. Rub the front and the back. Rub the front and the back. Get it warmed up. Bringing in oxygen, blood, circulation. Keep it healthy. To the thighs. If you're, I don't know if you have shoes on, but if you're, try it with shoes, you can give yourself a little calf massage. Like that, with one foot on the back of the calf. That's in the Bao Lin Wu book. Helps for the heart. And then we can do the ankles. Just like you did the knees. Tap and massage. And then the other one. And then you can do the belly. Feel the connection at the belly. Take your preferred posture with the hands over the belly. And circle 12 circles in one direction. Getting a little bigger each time. And then reverse direction. And about 12 circles the other way, getting a little smaller each time. Back to the starting point, dragon and repose. Let's hold this for a moment or two. Sweep down, up. Feel the earth connection, breathe with the earth. Stand. Relax the wrists, point to the earth.